Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avadon 3. Last episode, we did some more exploration through the Fortress of Avadon here. Took a look through here and actually spoke with that envoy who wanted us to get information on Redbeard. We gave it to her. She just basically wanted to use it to know that we could be trusted, and then asked for a lock of his hair. We said we'd get it for her, but I am very, very concerned about what they're trying to do with it. Now it's time to continue onwards and keep exploring. Let's see. There's a north path up here. Another portal, of course. Where's this one go? Kellum Wilds. Kellum. We do have someone that needs to be dealt with in Kellum. Okay, that's the library. That leads down there. We'll go into the library last. Let's take a look up here. At the northeast garden. More Avadon visitors. Oop. Oh, didn't mean to click that. That one's just another visitor. Ah, there's someone with a name. A small, tanned woman with a thick ponytail is making quick work of the weeds in an herb bed. This must be one of Avadon's gardeners. When you get close, she holds up a hand to stop you. Watch your step, hand. I just planted that. You look down to see you almost stepped on a small, creeping plant. You step back and apologize, and she introduces herself. I'm Virag, head gardener. What do you need, hand? Don't mean to trample anything. She doesn't stop working in the dirt, but does grumble under her breath. You only make out the end of it. Typical, so many problems lately. What problems are you talking about? She points her hand shovel at the Keeper's tower. It isn't decent, it isn't just, it isn't right. What isn't decent, just, or right? What do you think? Redbeard's removal by Hanvar's council, of course. A Keeper is supposed to die on his feet doing his duty. Or at least be assassinated. Then she points at you. It's all going wrong. Do your job and fix it. How am I supposed to fix it? How should I know? Just get that bureaucrat out and the true Keeper back. You're the hand, figure it out. What do you think of Keeper Protus? She holds up her grimy right hand. The only time my hand has ever felt dirty is after I shook his. He's a typical politician, fake smiles, saying what he thinks you want to hear as he tries to glad hand you, all while he undermines everything you hold dear. He didn't even have the decency to kill Redbeard. Instead, he cut some shady deal with his spiritual twins on Hanvar's council. It isn't right, I tell you. It can be dangerous to speak like this. But I can be brave. Can you? Excuse me. She moves to the other side of the herb bed and resumes her work. Virag is planting a neat row of herbs, no doubt destined for the kitchens. Watch your step, hand. Need anything? I need many things, but nothing from you. She kneels back on her heels to glance at you as she inspects her row. Then why are you bothering me? Avadon has enough problems. And that's just back to the conversation again. Alright. Ooh, potions. Handy. And another blessed runestone. I'm just gonna sell it. Yes, it's a tiny percentage, but that's the thing. It's a tiny percentage. And it looks like there's nothing else back here, so the only thing left to do is go into the library and get the information that Redbeard requested. Information on the Warborn? Obviously, that's his plan. You enter the library of Avadon. Like the rest of this fortress, it is full of workers desperately trying to keep up with the demands of the war. Searching this place for information on the Warborn will take forever, unless you can find a librarian to help you. There are two catalogs listing the works kept in the main floor of the library. You flip through them a little. The range of works kept here is remarkable. You look for works on the Warborn. You don't find anything. Of course not. It wouldn't be that simple. Library tower is locked. Report on Miranda. I guess we can read it. Here. Miranda, formerly known as Heart Miranda, is a former Heart of Avadon and advisor to Redbeard. She betrayed the Black Fortress and enabled raiders to gain entry, enabling the sack of Avadon. She fled the fortress during the attack. Miranda fled into the madness of the corruption, trying to work obscure magic and unleash the raw power of this wild land against the Pact. Instead, Thanks to the bold efforts of Hands of Avadon, her plans were disrupted and she was lost in the core of this cursed realm. Not long after Miranda was lost, the borders of the corruption began to spread, befouling a slowly increasing range of once healthy territory in the Willed Realm. Many eyes believe this expansion beginning after Miranda came to the corruption is not a coincidence. It's a private internal report, yada yada yada. Fortunately, Miranda has been dealt with. Let's see if there's any other information or other books here. Inferno bolts, thank you. That must be the eye in charge here. Huh, interesting. Doesn't look like there's really any other books here. And this gate is shut. So we can't go down there. Oh wait, there is a book. Talk to Tamsin. This book is about the Third Age. Alright. Once the Treaty of the Five Towers was signed in cycle 6237, ending the Black Age and decades of civil war, the Pact Powers returned to their favorite activity, crushing the Far Lands. Within a few years, the barbarians and outsiders had been beaten back. This was the beginning of the Third Age, a new time of peace and prosperity. This time, the Pact had Avadon to watch over it. Talera, the first master of Avadon, was impartial, cunning, and ruthless. None who would disrupt the Pact escaped her wrath. But of course, a war of the size and scale of the Black Age invariably left a variety of grudges, unpunished crimes, and blood debts. Many resented the Pact for denying them the lost lands or bloody revenge they felt was their due. But these aggrieved parties soon learned to stay quiet or attract the gaze of Avadon. The current year is cycle 6318. All who fought in the Black Age are gone. For decades, the old days of prosperity and security returned. It was even hoped that many of the old grudges were forgotten. Avadon made sure the Pact stayed united, or else. Then came the sack of Avadon in 6312. With that, the dark times returned. It was the dawning of the Age of Chaos, in which you are trapped. Really? That's how you end that? The dawning of the Age of Chaos, in which you are Are you sure this wasn't written for the box that technically doesn't exist? Wow. I mean, just wow. I Tamsin and I Erhard. Okay, we have two. Alright, let's talk to I Erhard first. A robed eye carefully reshelves books and scrolls from a small basket. The robe obscures everything except the fact this person is tall. When you clear your throat, the eye turns to you. You see an old, pale man with a shaved head. He bows respectfully. I am I Erhard. I serve the Keeper of Avadon. What do you require, hand? How do you serve here? I manage all the information going in and out of the library. Currently I'm preparing a report on the Barazza Woods, a conflict between Hulklandia and Kalimdariel. A long, complex struggle. I heard you're traveling with Redbeard. Yes, I obey his commands. He watches your reaction. That is wise for a hand to do. Redbeard still commands many. He will continue to play a role in defending the Pact so long as he lives. What do you think of Redbeard's leadership? I don't have an opinion. I serve Redbeard because he gave me no choice. I see. Keep in mind you still serve the Pact. That is what is most important. It is indeed. There's something I need to know. I am sorry, Hand. I am very busy. Please excuse me. Like everywhere else in Avadon, the library is bustling with activity. The armies of the Pact are constantly sending back papers, stolen intelligence, weird magical tomes, and other works of potential value. Then they all end up here. The head librarian gives her orders quietly and calmly, but the tension in her voice is clear, as is the implied threat if she is disobeyed. After dressing down a young eye who drops a bunch of dusty books by a lit brazier, she turns to you. You are Gabriel. Protus sent me a message. I am I Tamsin, head librarian of Avadon and leader of the Eyes. I am to assist you within reason. Please, quickly tell me what you need. Quickly and quietly. You are the leader of the Eyes. Not really, I suppose. I was imprecise in my language. The Eyes have no leaders but acting keeper Protus. However, the Eyes have chosen me to speak for us when minor issues arise. It is a small job, but a great honor. There are many Eyes now, and we need organization. What do the Eyes do? We are the eyes and brain of Avadon. We gather information, and then we process it. We boil it down to the purest, most precious bits of knowledge, and we give those to the hands. You noted that the Eyes do the interrogations in the basement. They are more than just than genteel librarians. Why are there so many eyes? Once Protus took over for Redbeard, Avadon was allowed to conscript many more hands and eyes. The hands went out on missions and got killed. The eyes stayed back in our fortresses and stayed safe. Happily, when there's an imbalance like that, Avadon has a method for evening it out. What happens when there's a large surplus of eyes? We select the least productive eyes and send them on missions with the hands. Into battle, I mean. The numbers even up pretty quickly after that. Okay then. You follow I. Tamsin as she circles the library, giving orders and dispensing reprimands. No matter how angry and vicious she gets, her voice never raises above a whisper. It's impressive. Tell me about the Avadon library. She looks around with undisguised pride. Under Protus, the Black Fortress once again has the finest library in Linnaeus. History, military reports, magical tomes. We are unmatched. Yet with our new resources, I am not going to be content. I have the ability to pay well for information about new libraries I can ransack. What sort of works do you collect here? Anything valuable, science or magic, history or philosophy. If a work has the potential to make the pack stronger or wiser, I want a copy of it. Or two. You look for more libraries. Of course. If there is a precious or powerful work, it should be here. Not in the town, here. That is why I pay bounties. If you find a library of quality, tell me where it is and what you found in it. If the information is new, I will make the payment worth the trip. What exactly should I look for? Age, secrecy, books of magic, arcane scrolls, glowing paper, demons, anything that makes a library seem unusual or valuable. We'll keep our eyes open. And I need to see your recent reports on movements of the Warborn. Oh. This request concerns Tamsin. I suppose it is... Protus told me to help you, even to share secrets, but... I'm sorry, the latest intelligence from there is months old. I thought it was too old, so it was put in the tower. It can be dangerous to go up there. Every time I send a hand up, there's a problem. She, as a librarian, unlocked the doors to the northwest. You can climb up, but take care. Why is the tower so dangerous? The tower is where we store older books and reports. Some of those works are enchanted. The magic up there can have unpredictable results. I'm trying to have safety mechanisms put in, but that will be a job for peacetime. You really don't have anything newer? No. What can I say? War is chaotic, and the newest reports haven't found their way to us yet. You're not sure you believe her, but even if she's lying, you aren't going to be able to force the truth out of her. You've sent hands up there before? I need to send someone up there from time to time when the wild magic gets too wild and needs to be plunged back into subservience. How can I find the notes? She isn't able to suppress a laugh. How else do you find something in a library? Check the catalogs. How else? Okay, so we can do that. I did check this one, didn't I? Yeah, that was Miranda. Okay. Alright, up into the tower library. Library tower. Whatever, you know what I mean. Alright. You enter the library tower. For centuries, books and scrolls on all imaginable topics have been piled up here. The halls are kept dry and cool so the works can endure. Runes are etched into the floors, bearing spells that scare off bookworms and other pests. Alas, the magical books and scrolls stored up here bear a certain amount of chaotic residual magic. That's why you can see through the windows to the west defensive turrets. Those turrets are working correctly. You hope the magic here didn't disrupt any of the others. Goody. This catalog is blank. It's been brought up recently so that the works up here can receive a fresh inventory. We're gonna have to go through the entire thing, aren't we? I know we are. Oh, wonderful. And I don't see any oh, there they are. Those turrets. Okay. Okay, nothing over there. Moving on. Okay, these turrets are damaged. Well, not damaged, but you know what I mean. Fortunately, this is just a bunch of razor flingers. Of course, there's almost certainly going to be more difficult ones later on. This catalog is blank. It's been brought up recently, so the works up here can receive a fresh inventory. Oh, here's something. Another blank catalog. There's a rat standing at the end of the hall facing away from you. The magic of this place has affected the rodents. They're really big. Then the thing senses you. It turns around and you see that its eyes are glowing a bright red. It drools and squeaks. The alien sounds it makes sound like crude attempts at speech. Then it gives up on its poignant attempts to talk to you and it just lunges at you instead. Because of course it does. Twisted Mage Rat. Interesting. There we go. Alright, what else have we got up here? Ah, another rat. Alright, kill it. I see another one over there. Whoa, what the hell was that? And it heals itself. Interesting. Okay, that rat came to us, but as long as it's alone, that's fine. Here's another rat. Yeah, I wanted it to come closer. I see there's one over there, and I didn't really want to get its attention, but it looks like I'm getting it anyway. God damn it, ensnared. Of course it healed. Alright, fine. Kill this other one. Oh, I'm regenerating, and I'm also immobile. Son of a bitch. Thank you for running closer. That's what I wanted. There, now that one's dead. They keep running back and forth. They're so chaotic here. It's like they're trying to do something, but they can't. There, that one's dead. Okay, there's nothing up there, there's nothing up there. Another rat. Two rats, actually. Hey, good. Poison mist. Literally. Poison mist. Mist. Alright, there we go. Wheel. Oh! I can only open one at a time. Interesting. Buzz, Inferno Bolts. Okay, and this one. That was interesting. Don't have the key. Lock's too complicated to pick. Okay, can't go in that one. Good to know. Nothing up there. You step on a pile of rubble waiting to be swept away. It makes a loud crunch. A moment later, a shade appears in front of you. It's an insubstantial humanoid form crafted from raw magic. It raises a vague indication of a finger to where its lips should be. You hear... You brace yourself for an attack, but the shade just floats there, watching you. You have activated some forgotten magical automatic librarian, and it's now following you. Okay. Stay off the stuff that cracks. It's gonna be the same thing. You try to pass this rubble in a quiet, careful manner. It doesn't work. Crunch. Sure enough, moments later you have been joined by another annoying library shade. Shh. This is a new catalog, placed up here recently. Protus must have ordered a new inventory of the contents of this tower. The first 50 or so pages of the work stored in this wing. You flip through it, hunting for notes on the Warborn. You get lucky. Apparently, some redundant maps of enemy fortifications were brought up here a few months ago. The scrolls are marked KWL312. They are marked simply as unshelved. Okay, careful here. There's nothing in there. Be very careful. Do not step on anything here. It must be in one of these. This crate is full of scrolls, journals, and other dense clumps of information. It's all recent knowledge, probably relevant to the war, and sent up here to be temporarily stored. Alas, the stuff is not well organized. The rosters and maps have vague and confusing labels. You suspect that this is intentional. They want to keep spies from understanding what they are looking at. You flip through the stuff, but you don't learn anything interesting. You search for anything labeled KWL312. Sure enough, you find a heavy scroll tube full of maps. None of the maps are clearly labeled, but the tube is the right identification. You put it in your pack. Nothing interesting there. Okay, mission accomplished. Now we just need to get out of here without pissing off Okay, we're good. And mission accomplished. All is done. Now, that's Black Forge. Okay, let me speak with her, I guess. Okay, we actually have our information, so that's done. Now I guess the only thing left is to go up. Your hair stands on end for a moment. It's a familiar sensation. You check the letter you got from Redbeard. It's changed again. Another instruction has appeared. Enter my private chambers. In my tower, find a glass flask filled with sticky red fluid. I need it. Someone in my tower can open the gate for you. The handwriting and punctuation of the message are increasingly erratic. That is probably something for what he's suffering from. But I'm not going to go up there yet, because I'm curious about the Tower of Trials. I have a few minutes, so I suppose I can take a look up here. A sign identified this as the Tower of Trials, which is kind of ominous. Avadon values its hands, but it also tests them harshly. There are many trials by fire, some of them literal. There's a stone platform in the center of this floor, surrounded by benches. It's covered with faint bloodstains. They were mostly, but not entirely, scrubbed away. A pylon stands in the center of the platform. It glows faintly with magical energy. Yeah, I have a feeling what's going to happen is we get close to it and hostile things show up. Well, let's see. When you get close to the crystal, there is a flash of light. The stone radiates a field of soft, healing energy. It's really soothing. The Tower of Trials is actually kind of nice. Then you see the construct standing in the magic circles to either side. They lumber forward, mindlessly coming to test you. Oh! Oh, but wait! It heals them, doesn't it? Yes, they're getting regeneration. Yeah, that's a problem. Alright, battle charge to that one, so you can kill it while you can. Okay, blade sweep. That's effective. They're all around me, so that's good. And they're regenerated, which is definitely not good. Fortunately, I can do plenty of damage. And it looks like the regeneration is gone now. Okay, I can kill these easily enough. Aside from the irritating healing they keep doing. Okay, there's a cleave. Excellent. And we're done. Apparently, you've just passed a trial. The gate to the north opens. Excellent. Thank you very much. And now the other area. 2 fields. This is interesting. When you step on the rune, your feet tingle. Fire lizards and a basilisk. That's not good. Okay, the basilisk needs to die immediately. It's the greatest threat. Okay, that's dead. Good. I have a feeling, though, we might have to deal with more coming from other directions. Yep, here they come. Skeleton flingers. Alright, that's... There's dead. I just wanted to step it... Okay, those guys are actually just going to keep running back. Which is a bit irritating. But hey, we can do this. This Tower of Trials is much easier than the other Tower of Trials. Parries, yay! Come on! It's taking a while to get anything done, because these are taking a while to get anything done. Okay, that one's dead. And I'm going to get close, and then do the blade sweep. And... Blade Sweep! Muhaha! Alright then. There goes that one. 3 more to kill. You know, it's good that they have that healing, because there are some classes that can't actually heal themselves. Of course, with the way those fields work, if enemies ended up in them, you'd have more of a problem. Almost got it. And victory! We have passed the Tower of Trials. And we got coins, recuperation crystal, rage totem. Plus 2% chance to parry, and plus 2% chance to riposte. Nice! Definitely holding on to that. What else we got? Dragon's Claw. A rare, valuable item. That is definitely useful. Damn it, I'm running out of freaking space in my pack! When you step on the rune, your feet tingle. Yeah, we've already cleared this out. One of the older eyes of Avadon was doing something up here, and he fell victim to an unfortunate circumstance. Maybe he accidentally triggered a trap or a magical device. Then the skeletons appeared and repeatedly punctured him. There's a key hanging from a chain on his belt. You take it. Okay. Not sure what that key is for. I guess we'll find out soon. Either way, Tower of Trials is complete. Wonder if that key opens one of these. It does. Alright, what have we got in here? Alchemical equipment, steel broadsword. Let's see, potion of speed, curing brew. Well, that's some stuff. What about the other guest quarters? Yep, you can get in here too. What have we got in here? We got statuette, charmed ogre statue. We've already got one. I guess we can sell the other one. Stone bust. And over here we got coins and nothing else of note. I think that's basically everything we can... Well, actually, let me see if this key actually opens up this door down here. I doubt it because of that red crystal over there, but I'm going to take a look anyway. And this whole area hasn't been explored. That's where the barracks are, and 2 more of the portals. Oh, we can open this. What's in here? Turrets! Okay, something valuable in here, I guess. So, what's back here? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Fortunately, we can kill these turret beads. There we go. Okay, what have we got back here? We got composite bow. Useful. We can sell the longbow. And howling lance. Plus 2 to Paladin Berserker. We're going to give that to Khalida. Well, definitely. And damn it, I am once again running out of freaking space here. Ugh, I have all this stuff I need to give to my companions, but I can't get to my companions. Ugh. This is incredibly frustrating and annoying. Well, next, I think that's going to have to be the end of this episode. And next episode, we'll head upstairs to get that vial of red fluid for Redbeard, and speak with Protus, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have to. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I am Chester44, that is Gabriel, this has been an Avadon 3 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.